along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the USC Trojans and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the maestro of this offense. Passed for more than 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in his last game.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from the offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Searching for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Trojans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes a guy who will be a reliable target, Mark Bowman. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
The run inside. It's Payne. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Williams. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Trojans come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. On the run, it's Overton. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline with your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent...
There he goes to the left. He's at the... He is in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Rudolph. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Overton. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Play action with Williams. Look out! And he gets rid of it.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. A dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver on that.
Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Changing the routes with his receiver. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. Plows through the defense. Not gonna make it. And the fourth down gamble backfires. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a crease. It's Overton. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. I know some teams have an aversion to punting. It's sort of the new wave of football. But the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense. They had a chance to get points. Now they turn the football over. But if I'm this defense, I'm ready to roll. I got them in the black zone. They got to go the length of the field and see if I can go make something happen and get this ball back to my offense.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Trojans right after the huge play through the air back to the line. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's Williams to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. Williams will pass. They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. 2nd and long here. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down from the gun. Williams unleashes one. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's knocked down, but this turnover going to be wiped out by a penalty on the defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, you just...
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavalier. A quick strike, just as we expected. Yeah. Oh, they block it. He's got it in his own territory. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter.
Number 96, set to pass on the football.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Defense all over him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
See some running room. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Williams. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Throwing, Williams. Caught by Wilson. Across the 25, he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Williams looking for a man. Fires complete on the crosser. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Left side is Robinson. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Back to throw, it's Rudolph. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. He makes a catch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. From the gun. Right side, it's Overton. Across the 35. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Yep, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. This has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball.
He's loose. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Rudolph. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw for it. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Lets it fly. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. He wants to throw it again. Rushes on, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Makes a move. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Hands it off. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Play fake, Williams. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it. Crosses the 45. He's loose on the right. At the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, USC.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in the first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Iowa. taking on the number 13 team, the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Hawkeyes with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Takes a catch. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll take any help you can get with that penalty yardage, but it's still 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Rudolph. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Upstairs, he's got it. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. The Cavaliers are rolling down the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Stopped right there.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps.
Runs through a man. He might have space. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Here on the away team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Taken down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And the Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Brings into the open. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
The Trojans will hustle to the line.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent...
Caught, and he's got room. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Williams on the play fake. Fires quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Powers inside. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the back. And his throw is incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Trying to establish the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Motion from the wideout. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Encroachment defeated.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking for a gap. It's Overton.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster.
That's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Right at the line. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Williams. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they turn it into a defensive score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Moving the pocket, it's Rudolph. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Quick give. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Trojans have moved it inside the 20. Sells to fake. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th. There's a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Trojans want to move quickly. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
USC 49, Virginia 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Swapped immediately.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Sets his feet. It's Rudolph. Out wide right, it's Davis. Lowers those pads. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Red Evan on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The snap sets up to throw. Fires downfield. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots are...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Making the adjustment. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Soft spot in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with